2024年6月、海外の配信者クワイエットキルズがパブリックサーバーの高レート帯でノーパークのトラッパーに挑戦するというチャレンジを行った。好戦的でアグレッシブな言動をするプレイヤーという風刺演技の実況を行い、視聴者を楽しませることで有名な彼は、この日も自身を世界一うまいと思い込んでいるプレステージ100のトラッパー1000プレイヤーという架空の人物を演じながらプレイしていた。一方、この時彼が対峙していたサバイバーたちは偶然にも全員経験豊富な有名配信者たちだった。当時彼らは処刑されたキャラクターは使用できなくなるという企画、ハードコアチャレンジの3日目であった。しかし彼らは全員匿名モードを使用していたため、キラー側のクワイエットキルズは最後まで気づかなかった。パークがないトラッパーという恐ろしく無謀なマッチは予想通り序盤からサバイバーが完全に流れを掌握していた。経験豊富な上に全員 VC をつなげていたサバイバーたちにとってノーパークのトラッパーを相手にするのは非常にたやすいものだった。サバイバーたちが発電機を楽々と2台やり終えた後、運よくキラーは初めてのダウンを取ることに成功した。しかしダウンした場所にちょうど板があったためすぐには釣ることができず、その後結局スタングレネードによって救助されてしまい、さらに設置した罠でロッカー内に閉じ込めたサバイバーも見事な連携プレイによって逃げられてしまった。これに対してクワイエットキルズはサバイバーたちの連携の良さや一人一人の腕前の高さを褒めつつも、彼らには絶対負けたくないという闘志に火がつき、これまで口にしていたジョークなどを控え、さらに真剣にプレイした。
It's been a while since I've gone against a team like this. I can't tell jokes. I have to focus. Usually I can tell jokes and stuff, and if you're like new to the channel, usually I'm not this quiet. But when you get a team like this, you need to focus, because I refuse to be beat by a team like this. I absolutely refuse. It's not gonna happen. I don't give a shit.
そしてマッチが開始してから約11分後、隙を見せていたユイを板の真下でダウンすると、彼女をあえておとりに使い、板救助のために周りに群がってきた残りのサバイバーたちを一気に仕留めることに成功した。
This is for all the killer mains out there that have been bullied by a bitch-ass team just like this. No perks, mind you. I don't need perks to handle a bitch-ass team like this. Get out of my lobby. Get out. Suck my sweaty balls!
Oh, Jeff, what happened, bud? Oh, what happened? That looks like your soul being extracted out of your asshole. Oh, God.
No perks needed, baby. The best to ever do it. I am the bully's bully. I don't give a shit. Every last survivor in this lobby can lick the salty sweat dripping off of my nutsack currently. A little rusty. I've not been playing a lot of Trapper, so I was a little out of it. So when I jump into Trapper with no perks, and you just throw me at the wolves like this, and I'm going, and it's high MMR, and they're just not making the same mistakes and stuff that they're doing. They're not as clumsy as they are at mid MMR, and I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't looking too hot for a second. It's been a while since I've gone against a bully squad this aggressive. They had the fundamentals down this well, all right? Bill just wasn't making any mistakes in the mind game department. They all have their names hidden, which usually I would be sus about, but I wouldn't say any of these people are cheating. I don't think it was cheating. I think they were actually just, they just have good fundamentals. But imagine trying to bully a Trapper, like on that map as well. I mean, like, no mercy for these people. I waxed their assholes with absolutely zero perks. I don't need perks to handle a team like this. And then here's the second berm. All of those were PC players. I did that to you on a controller on a Trapper with no perks. Teams like that ruin the experience. They really do. Like, it's just a bully squad. They're here to make your life miserable. That's the team that teabags you at the gate and types GG easy in the chat. It feels great to wipe my ass with their tongues. It actually feels fantastic, and I hope that was a pleasing experience for all the killers out there, all the killer mains out there, the people that have even tried killer and now they've been deterred because of squads like that. I hope that was pleasing for you to watch as well.
こうしていじめっ子部隊を駆逐したクワイエットキルズはこのマッチの内容を動画にし、自身の YouTube チャンネルにアップロードした。現在動画のタイトルの後半部分には対戦相手だった配信者たちの名前が書かれているが、クワイエットキルズは相手が4人とも有名配信者であることすら知らなかったため、投稿当初動画のタイトルに配信者たちの名前は一人も含まれていなかった。この動画が投稿された翌日、動画内のサバイバーの一人であった人気配信者のスカームズは、毎回何千人もの視聴者が集まる自身のツイッチチャンネルでライブ配信を始めると、クワイエットキルズの動画を視聴した。
Peep the title real quick before we get into it anymore. Sweaty bullies meet P100 Trapper. Nah.
彼はところどころで動画を一時停止し、自身の感想や意見などを述べるということを繰り返したため、動画の視聴を終えるまで約40分かかった。だが、 その40分間で彼が取った言動は大人げないものばかりだった。まず彼はクワイエットキルズがコントローラーでプレイしていることをけなし、キラーの腕前やスキルを見下した発言や態度を始終取り、荒探しをするようにことあるごとに嘲笑った。また処刑されたらそのキャラクターを失うハードコアチャレンジをやっていたにもかかわらず、俺たちは最初から真剣にプレイしていなかったという意味不明の言い訳や、配信をぶっ続けて9時間やっていて疲れてたから負けたなどの見苦しい言い訳を吐き、もし疲れていなかったら勝てた、もしここで俺がこうしていれば絶対勝てた、もし俺たちがガチでやっていれば簡単に勝てたというエゴむき出しのたられば発言を連発した。挙句の果てに問題の動画のコメント欄に書かれている明らかにジョークだとわかるコメントの数々を真に受け、こいつのコメント欄はまるで声だめだと毒づいたりした。そして40分かけて自身の感想を述べると、彼はクワイエットキルズに対して大金をかけた再選を一方的に要求し、最後に現在自分のライブ配信を見ている何千人もの視聴者に向かってみんなでこの動画に愛を送ろうと告げ、動画のリンクを視聴者たちに共有した。
Oh, and by the way, if you wanna show love, hold on here. Show love to this video. This was the P100 Trapper against our bully squad.
しかしクワイエットキルズをけなす言動を40分もし続けた後に愛を送ろうと告げたところで、動画のコメント欄にポジティブな言葉を残す人々は少なく、実際にスカームズの促しでコメント欄へ飛んだ視聴者の多くはクワイエットキルズの腕前や彼自身に対する誹謗中傷、人種差別的な暴言などのコメントを残していった。さらにこれらのコメントの中には動画内でスカームズと共にサバイバーをプレイしていた人気配信者スウィーのコメントも含まれており、あろうことか彼はチャリティーを餌にし、金銭をかけた再選を求めるメッセージを繰り返し送るというスパム行為に近いことをしていた。この時クワイエットキルズは動画のコメント欄がネガティブな言葉で溢れていることにやや困惑していたが、当時彼とスカームズに関する話題は海外の DVD コミュニティの間で注目の的になっていたため、原因を突き止めることは非常に簡単だった。あの時の対戦相手が4人とも有名な配信者たちだったこと、さらにその一人のスカームズがボロクソに言っていることをここで初めて知ったクワイエットキルズは状況を把握すると、すぐさま動画のタイトルに彼ら4人の名前を追加し、続いて別の動画を新たに作成した。そしてその動画内で彼は誹謗中傷や人種差別的なコメントが大量に送られてくる原因を作ったスカームズの責任を厳しく追及した。
They weren't in the title of my video, nor were they in the pinned comment, because like I said, when I initially uploaded this video, I had no idea it was them in my lobby. But the streamers involved ended up finding my video. Little did I know, Skirms, Tony, and Albie proceeded to hop on their streams and act like total salty little bitches about the whole thing, and them and their audiences aired them out. If it wasn't for their audiences, I would have never even known it was them in the first place, and I wouldn't have cared. Then later I find out this salty-ass, teary-eyed, copium-huffing, baby-back bitch Skirms spent an hour reacting to my video on stream, talking shit and making excuses for their embarrassing loss the entire time. Skirms really dedicated an hour of his life talking about me on his stream. Never in my life have I seen a survivor get that salty about a loss. Like, I kid you not, this dude paused the video a cool 952 times to criticize every little singular movement I made, down to the sound of the joysticks on my controller. That's how desperate this kid was. You made this a bigger deal than it ever needed to be. And so as I was just minding my business, I am suddenly bombarded with hundreds of comments attacking and harassing me, not only on loads of different videos of mine, but across multiple platforms as well. From people insulting my skills at the game, to accusing me of things, to people just saying outright racist shit to me. And all of this was because this copium huffing, salty piss baby loser had a tough time coming to grips with the fact that he got spanked up by my perkless trapper. Look, Sperms, the best I can do for you is send you a box of tissues. Amazon has got them on sale, and if you send your addy through, I can get them to you in about 1 to 2 business days. You're just another one of these narcissistic, massively bloated, ego-ass, fake wholesome streamers who do all this talking shit but then want to backpedal and act like it's all fun and it's all love. Like, bro, no it's not. And if you're gonna talk shit, say it with your chest and stand 10 toes on that shit. Don't be a little soy weasel and be on some, oh, but it's all love shit. What do you mean it's all love? Bro, at what point did you show love?
How does the P100 best trapper in the world not realize that flashbang saves are still in the game? That's pretty baby trapper from me.
And so cool, I'm a baby trapper. So you mean to tell me you got beat by a baby trapper with no perks on console with 1,000 hours? I mean, that's That's tough. What really ticked me off was Skirms. You came to my channel and made fun of my viewers. You read their comments out loud and jokingly insinuated that I buy bot engagement.
His comment section is a fucking cesspool. Dude, there's some crazy fucking comments. Bro greased that bully squad like every other squad that is unlucky to be in his matches. Yet bro still prevails even though he hasn't been playing Trapper. He's just the best. There's no fucking way that's real. If you pay for bot comments, you got me. But that's a crazy fucking comment. Damn! Survivor tip. Don't mess with a Trapper. He might be quiet kills. Oh, fuck.
What kind of piss baby behavior is that? If you want to clown me, that's fine. I really don't care. But to sit on stream and bully people who had nothing to do with this on a video where your audience can type the name out because it's right there on your stream, then come to my channel and bully and harass my audience, which they did, that is what drew the line for me. The people initially commenting weren't even insulting you. Like, the people you're making fun of aren't even saying anything. They didn't even know it was you in the first place, but they weren't even insulting you. You're just on your stream with thousands of live viewers making fun of them for what, complimenting me and being fans of me? Like, how can you say the match isn't that serious, it's not that serious, and then go and do that? How can you say it's all love and then go and do that? My boy, actions speak louder than words. You dragged me into this, so this is me responding. So yeah, you're just another piece of shit bully who hides behind this veil of a nice and wholesome streamer who doesn't take anything too serious, but you're actually just an egomaniac who takes things a lot more serious than what you let off, and you're a condescending and passive aggressive loser with brittle emotions who can't even handle my perkless Trapper with your Swift.
You know, I'm not a hater, but I don't think there was one good place trap the entire game. I'm not like...
Look, I'm not a hater, but then just proceeds to hate. Like, this dude is such a little weasel, bro. Fun fact, this weak ass little boy who can't take a loss is actually older than me. Can you imagine that? Imagine having this maturity level at this man's age. So after being a sarcastic and condescending asshole for an hour straight, he then puts the link in his chat to my video so his audience can show love. What makes you think your audience would come to my video and show love after all the things you just said for an hour? Like, you can't be that dumb. I'm sorry. Like, I refuse, Skirms, I refuse to believe that you are that moronic. There's no shot you believe that your audience, their first reaction would be to come over and show love after all you did for an hour was show hate or passive aggression. That's basically all you did. And then, yeah, your audience followed suit. Like, surely, there's no shot you are that goddamn dumb. Like, your brain has gotta be located in your asshole. That was just some straight up stupid shit.
これに対してスカームズは自身の責任を認めず、反省の色を見せるどころか逆に反論し、それに対してクワイエットキルズも反論して論破するという応酬が続いた。
We just got painted in such a weird picture. It is literally a 40-minute video of him just shit-talking. That's literally all it is.
So this dude continues to manipulate his audience and misrepresent the whole thing. He said all I did was talk shit for the whole video, but completely ignores all the parts where I am defending myself and giving context to situations that he misrepresented.
And our names are in the title. You know what I mean? Like, am I not allowed to like watch the video that I'm in? Like, is that crazy?
Bro, there is no shot this dude is trying to rewrite history. You just lied right on stream. You didn't watch the video because your names were in the title. Because at the time you reacted to the video, your names weren't in the title. You just got caught lying.
Maybe I did like throw a couple jabs in there, but did you watch like his video? Gamers allowed to shit talk gameplay relentlessly, but when we do it, we're just talking, like we're just chatting. But his is deemed as a joke, and mine is deemed as like demonic and hateful and bullying. It was the same conversation, just like different sides of the same coin. Like what? Bro just made a video like weaponizing us for some reason. I don't understand.
Yeah, so this is what we call a false equivalency, a manipulator's favorite tool. See, I was talking trash to characters in the game with hidden names who I didn't know the identity of. You, on the other hand, were shit-talking me to a stream of thousands of people with my face and channel on the screen. Those are not the same things.
彼らが激しく意見をぶつけ合っている中、様々な DVD 配信者やコンテンツクリエイターたちの間で一連の騒動を調査する動きが広がっていた。その中にはアメリカ出身の人気配信者スプークンジュークスもいた。自身のフォロワーたちから強い要望を受けて初めてクワイエットキルズの動画を視聴していた彼は当初あまり乗り気ではなかった。だがスカームズのあまりにも大人げない言動の数々に驚いたスプークンジュークスは一連の騒動を改めて精査した。そして他のコンテンツクリエイターたちが下した結論と同様にスカームズの軽率な言動がコメント欄の炎上や誹謗中傷につながったと結論付けた。
No perks, mind you. I don't need perks to handle a bitch-ass team like this.
Okay. I mean, I just skipped ahead right there. I don't need perks to handle a bitch-ass team like this. Okay. Now listen. That's perfect. Like, I don't saying that, by the way, I don't think is like toxic. That to me is like in-game trash talk. Okay, like it's talking shit about stuff in the game, right? He's definitely animated, right? Yeah, it's a character. Like I do this shit when I play. I'll be like, yeah, come on, bitch, come on, Meg. Like, yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with this at all. Like this gameplay, it's not toxic. It's not. This is not toxic at all. He's not personally insulting them. He's just like, he's animated. He's getting into the game. There's literally nothing wrong with it. To me, he doesn't even seem frustrated. Like he seems in the zone. He doesn't actually seem frustrated. It definitely seems like he's playing it up. He's hyped up. He's amped up.
Every last survivor in this lobby can lick the salty sweat dripping off of my nutsack currently.
Okay. I mean, listen. To be fair, also keep in mind, by the way, this is important. All of their names are hidden. This is what's important that you guys have to realize, okay? So right now he has Skirms in the title because Skirms apparently was the one who reacted to it and made it a thing, right? All of this shit talk this guy's doing, even the lick the sweat off my nuts, whatever, nobody knows who he went against. Nobody watching this guy's video or streams, nobody knows. Like, it's literally, he's just talking about the game characters. It's all within the game. He's not personally attacking or shit talking any of those actual people. And you can see that because he doesn't even have their names showing. He doesn't pull up their profiles. He doesn't personally insult any of them. So far, I don't think this guy's done anything wrong. Like, he did some in-game shit talking, obviously playing it up, being dramatic for his shtick. Nobody's names are showing in the video, so no personal insults, no personal attacks or harassment, nothing at all.
They had the fundamentals down this well, all right? Bill just wasn't making any mistakes in the mind game department.
He's literally complimenting them as well. He said they had the fundamentals down. This survivor wasn't making any mistakes. He's actually, like, even on top of shit talking them and whatever, like he's saying that they're good. Like he is complimenting them as well. And he just said none of them are cheating, so he says that they're not cheating. They're just very good.
I don't think it was cheating. I think they were actually just they just have good fundamentals. But
I'm not seeing the problem here. I don't really think that he believes he's the best trapper in the world. I think that maybe if he ever says that, it's satire, right? Doesn't mean he's not a good player and stuff, but I don't really like. I think that Skirms is trying to make it seem like he genuinely believes he's the best. Like, if Skirms can make his audience believe that Quiet Kills truly thinks he is the best trapper in the world, then that makes all of this critique way more like meaningful, because then it's like, oh my god, this guy really thinks he's the best trapper in the world. Look at this mistake. This is the first video I've seen of this guy, and I can tell that he plays things up, that he goofs around. It's not that hard to see, and I don't think Skirms is that ignorant. I think he knows. I think he's just, I don't know.
That's pretty baby trapper from me.
I don't live on this game. I don't know every single change in detail. I can't keep up with it all. I just remember behaving.
That's pretty baby trapper to me. That's pretty baby trapper to me.
Yeah, well, you fucking lost, buddy. You fucking lost to the baby trapper. The baby trapper won. You lost. No matter how many ifs, ands, buts, what ifs, could'ves, should'ves, would'ves, Doesn't matter. The P100 baby trapper fucking won. So just get over it. Yo, and by the way, the fact that Skirms really linked this guy's video and said, go show this guy some love. That is the most bullshit. That is some bullshit ass, fake nice, fucking Mean Girls high school bullshit, dude. There is no way that after Skirms talking all this shit, really expected his audience to go show love to this guy. I mean, he has said not one positive thing about him. There is no fucking shot that he really expected his audience to show love. He knew what he was doing. If you're gonna talk shit about the guy for an hour, how can you talk shit about somebody for an hour and then tell your audience of thousands to go show love to them? That makes no fucking sense. I know Skirms isn't that stupid. I don't know Skirms, but I know he's not that fucking stupid. You can't talk shit about somebody with their face showing, with their name showing, leave a link to the fucking video, and say go show love.
もともとスカームズに多少なりとも責任があることは誰の目にも明確だったが、様々なコンテンツクリエイターたちやスプークンジュークスなどの第三者機関が出した調査結果は大きな影響をもたらした。そしてこれがほぼ決定打となったのか、それまで堅くなに抵抗を続けていたスカームズは徐々に反論の勢いを失っていき、最終的に自分の過失を認めざるを得なかった。DBD コミュニティにおいてスカームズは最も多くの視聴者を有する配信者の一人であり、その彼が取った軽率かつ幼稚な言動が何千人もの人々に与えた悪影響は計り知れなかった。それを今回の大失態を通じて改めて認識したスカームズは、その後謝罪の意を表す動画を投稿した。しかし彼はその謝罪動画を限定公開にし、実際に動画の URL を知らない人しか視聴できないようにした。そしてこの限定公開という中途半端な謝罪方法には誠意が感じられないと受け止められたのか、現在でもクワイエットキルズの YouTube チャンネルにはスカームズの責任を問う動画が一般公開の状態で残されている。明確な理由は不明であるものの、この動画が一般公開されたままである限り、彼らの間で正式な和解は実現していないと考えられる。
Alright, we'll go to the next one.
They weren't in the title of my video, nor were they in the pinned comment, because like I said, when I initially uploaded this video, I had no idea it was them in my lobby.
So this is why I'm on his side currently, because he just uploaded a match where he was playing a really shitty killer with no perks, playing against insanely good survivors, and he came out on top. He won. It was pretty hype for him, good content for him, for his viewers, whatever. It was funny. The commentary was funny, but Skirms wasn't in the title. Skirms wasn't mentioned. He had no idea. So obviously somebody told Skirms that he made a video and Skirms happened to make an appearance or whatever.
Mind you, I wanted no problems with this dude. I posted my video, their audience discovered that I was the killer and they came to my video. I didn't add y'all's names to the title until the video was up for 17 hours and I saw that you spent an hour of your stream talking shit. Then I thought, well hell, I wanted to stay out of it, but now I might as well make an extra buck off your name since you're gonna talk shit about me on stream for an hour long. If I'm gonna get relentlessly harassed by your audience, I might as well get paid for it. And you
see this, I agree with him there. He didn't put their names in it originally, but yeah, if Skirms is gonna react to it and make people aware of the video, then this guy has every right to put Skirms' name in it, and Skirms already brought attention to it by doing a whole reaction and sharing the link himself. So him, like, nobody should call this guy a clout chaser or anything for putting the streamers' names in the video, because he didn't initially. He that was not what the video was, or it was never what the video was meant to be until it got brought up and reacted to by one of the streamers. So I think him adding the names in after is a totally fine move and a smart move. I would have done the same thing. I would have done the same thing.
From people insulting my skills at the game to accusing me of things to people just saying outright racist shit to me. And all of this was
I mean, listen, just straight up, like, that's something you do need to be mindful of. I mean, to some degree, I feel like Skirms knows better. Skirms is probably one of the biggest Dead by Daylight streamers there are. He has more viewers than anybody besides Otstarva. He has more viewers than True Talent. He has more viewers than Hens. He has more viewers than JRM and Aaron. Skirms has a massive audience. So you have to be mindful of that when you're pulling up someone's videos and not hiding their name, and if you are going to critique them and stuff, you have to.
And look, you can say my shit talk during the match was out of pocket, but nobody would have gotten hurt or harassed outside of that match because all of the player names were hidden, and I didn't know who I was playing against anyways. But
see, he's 100% right here, and I don't even think any of the shit he was saying was out of pocket. It was none of it was. It was all just really silly and played up for a character, and none of it was personal. All of the names were hidden.
I got people calling me racial slurs in my Instagram DMs and sending me crazy shit in my Xbox messages because my name was on your stream while you spent a fucking hour talking shit with my face right there. You do realize how bad racism is in the gaming world, right? Or did that shit just fly right over your head as you shit talk me for an hour long live to your massive audience with my face and Instagram right there on the screen? And
he's not wrong. He's not wrong, dude. Especially there's a large amount of like shitty racist people that play DBD as well, like DBD specifically. So like if you're gonna go about this with showing people's names and showing people's Instagrams, like you gotta be very like really sure that you are really making sure that you are putting the nail on the head to your audience, like, yo, don't be pieces of shit.
Nitpicking anything he could find to help himself and his audience cope with the fact that he lost to a perkless trapper on controller. I'm not perfect.
That is, as a fellow console player, I do love that. If Skirms is like, you hear the joysticks, yeah, but he still won. You still lost to him on the joysticks, didn't you?
He swung at nothing like 2 times and then whiffed another 3 times. No, it was 3 whiffs and then he swung at nothing. Just a random fucking swing at nothing.
And then you still lost.
And throughout this entire coping session, this guy probably says, if we, a billion times. If I would've did this, we could've won. If we would've did that, we could've beat him. Yeah, and if I had $1 million, I'd be a millionaire. And if I wasn't better than you, I would've lost. But ifs don't really mean shit, do they? Look, I don't look at excuses. Who won? Okay then.
He's right. You could say ifs all fucking day, dude. You still lost to Perkless Trapper on controller. No matter how many times he whiffed, right? I mean, I just, like, it is coming off to me. Like, Skirms is really butthurt. Skirms' ego is a little bit bruised. So that's why he felt the need to laugh at everything that he does in the match, despite the fact that he did win.
Like, bro, I know it's hard for you to cope with the fact that you got beat and sunned by a dude that's younger than you with only 1,000 hours in the game, on a game that you've been playing for freaking ever. You probably put more hours on Dead by Daylight in one single day than I do in a whole week, and I beat you with Perkless Trapper on console. That's really rough. I know you have a really hard time coping with that reality, but with enough time, I believe you'll get past this. You'll get through this. I believe in you, little man. You know what's really crazy? I actually used to watch this guy's videos. You're one of the content creators that initially made me want to make DBD content on YouTube when I first discovered the game. I didn't know you would be such a salty crybaby loser after finally sharing a match with you. You and Sweet. This dude Sweet is absolutely pressed, and he's been commenting on my video for 2 days now. And I love how Skirms and Sweet are trying to throw money at me like I'm some sort of stripper to try to get a rematch. Take your L on the chin, lil bro. What's this dude talking about charity? Bro, are you really trying to use charity to get to me as some sort of cheap bargaining option just so you can get revenge? Don't use charity like that, because we all know it's not about charity. It's about that fat chip I left in your ego. Don't use charity as some sort of tool just to get back at me. I thought you'd be better than that, Sweet. What happened? I thought none of this was serious. And all of them keep saying on their streams and in comments that they weren't taking it serious and they weren't really trying to win. Well, if that's the case, then why are y'all still bitching about it days later? Let it go. If it wasn't serious, like y'all are saying, y'all weren't really trying to win and it doesn't really matter, then why do y'all care so much? Even Albie and Tony were on stream making their own excuses.
Did you see the amount of self-glaze? Bro was talking more about himself than the actual game. The irony to me is that he thought that our trolling was us trying, and the more we trolled, the harder he tried. You know what I mean? Which I thought was funny. Like, the more we trolled, the harder he tried, and the more he thought that we were trying, and but it was like it's like the opposite.
So you're doing a hardcore survivor challenge where the whole purpose of your hardcore survivor challenge is to not die, right? Your whole purpose of your hardcore survivor challenge is to not die because then you lose a survivor, right? But you weren't trying. So why are you doing a challenge then? I don't know why they're taking his commentary so seriously. I don't even think he was really glazing. Like, I think anybody playing Perkless Trapper on Red Forest, going against a coordinated, really good team, anybody is going to be hyped about that win.
His comment section is a fucking cesspool. Bro greased that bully squad like every other squad that is unlucky to be in his matches. Yet bro still prevails even though he hasn't been playing Trapper. He's just the best. There's no...
Why is Skirms taking this so fucking seriously, dude? It's so obvious that these comments are exaggerated along with his commentary. This is my first video of this guy I've ever seen. I've never seen a Quiet Kills video in my life. And it's obvious that there's a stick. How can you read that and not understand that they are being over the top and exaggerated because that's the character, that's the shtick? They're going along with the meme. They're playing along with the fucking gimmick. But why is Skirms taking this shit so seriously?
There's no fucking way that's real. If you pay for bot comments, you got me. But that's a crazy fucking comment. Damn. Survivor tip. Don't mess with a trapper. He might be Quiet Kills. Oh, fuck.
Common sense tip. Learn to read the fucking room. Learn to understand what memes are, what characters are, what being over exaggerated and goofy is, right? Like, let's learn to take a joke. Let's learn to have a laugh. Let's learn to be silly instead of being condescending. It's so funny when you guys were telling me about this on stream before I decided to watch it. I was not, based on what you guys were saying, I was not on this guy's side. I was like, oh, you know, he started it. Nope. I'm like 110% with Quiet Kills. It sounds like Skirms is just wildly salty over some really silly shit. And he's taking this shit way too seriously. He's taking this shit way too seriously, man.
We played last night hardcore, and we were just fucking around. It was like 9 and like hours and 45 minutes into the stream.
9 hours or not, what difference does it make, bro? You're exhausted, sitting at your desk playing a goddamn video game? Bro, work out at that point. I don't know what else to tell you. Hit a treadmill or something. How are you out of breath and exhausted playing a video game, my boy? Like, nah, that's not an excuse, dog. Do you know how many hours you have in this game and your team, like, as a collective, had in this game? 9 hours or not, you're Swift with shitloads, I'm talking an ungodly amount of hours, still lost to a perkless trapper with 1,000 hours playing on console. Brother, go outside, expose yourself to the sunlight now.
And keep in mind, bro, we were 100% fucking around. No, like, wanting to win at all.
Why? Oh! I was just fucking around. Clearly not, because this means a lot to you, man. Your ego is hurt, man, because your name wasn't in the video. Literally nothing was about you, but now you're making it about you. Like, does he not understand that he is making this whole situation about him? This had nothing to do with Skirms or anybody in that Swift. Nothing. It was a trapper match with everybody's names hidden, where he was hyped, you know, had some goofy commentary. That was it. Had nothing to do with Skirms or anybody. And now they're making it about them. It's never that serious, dude. You know how many fucking videos there are on YouTube of Toxic Bully Squad gets destroyed? Like, people like watching that shit. It's fun, it's satisfying, it's silly. You know, it's not like it's at the expense of anybody at all. Like, again, none of your names were in it. It just, like, you just had to make it about you, right? If it's not a big deal, if you don't care, then why the fuck are you fucking making it a thing? Why are you injecting yourself into it and your thousands of viewers into it? But you don't care. You were just messing around. But you care enough to sit down and watch the video so that everybody knows it was you. so that everybody knows that you're not a bad survivor, and everybody knows that if you really wanted to, you could have won. What are you trying to prove? Who gives a fuck?
Bro respected the ballot all the way around.
Yeah, believe it or not, Skirms, not everybody has impeccable, flawless gameplay every single time they play the game. Not all.
So, genuine question here, to Skirms or anybody like Skirms. What is the point of analyzing an entire video to pick apart a killer's gameplay and talk about how bad they are and laugh at every mistake they made if you lost to them? So what you're saying is this player played so bad and so terribly as Trapper with no perks on a controller, and you still couldn't win.
He has 0 stages at 2 gens. If we wanted to 4 out this game at 1 or 2 stages, we easily could have. This is—
Shut up! No one cares what you could have done, man.
I think the video is fucking hilarious, and you should definitely show love. There's nothing, like, I'm happy that
You are so far from happy. You are hardcore being sarcastic. You are not trying to show love to anybody. Nothing about what his video was funny to you, and then you tell your audience to go show love when you have not shown love or any respect at all. You have to lead by example, right? Like, you have to, if you're a content creator with thousands of viewers, you have to lead by example, right? So how can you tell your viewers to show love when all you've done is shit on this guy for an hour?
You know, I'm not a hater, but I don't think there was one good place trap the entire game. I'm not like—
Go show love, guys. Go show love. This guy played like total ass. He's a baby Trapper. If we would have done anything else in this match, we would have fucking beat his ass. By the way, his comments are bots. His comment section can't be real. By the way, go show love, guys. No hate, no beef, guys.
Definitely show love. Anybody talking shit, don't be weird, bro. It's all in fun. Like, we're all like vibing. I just
You're so full of shit, man. I'm sorry. You're so full of shit, man. You are not vibing, man. You are not vibing, man.
If there's a rematch that needs to be happening, you know, I'll do it.
Bro wants to rematch a perkless Trapper. Brother, you...
A rematch. Oh my god. Dude, this just reminds me of any time that I've ever won a match and then I get DM'd, yo, 1v1 me, bro. Fucking rematch. This is Dead by Daylight, man. This is the asymmetrical horror game Dead by Daylight, and we're asking for rematches.
This dude is so desperate for a rematch with me that he's offering $1,000. Bro, you are the one that needs the rematch. I don't. Why would I rematch a guy I beat with 0 perks with Trapper? You are not worth my time. What am I gonna do? Beat you harder? I already won, brother. You lost and got 4K'd by my perkless Trapper.
I hereby declare a rematch. I want a rematch. You can pick any map you—
I cannot with this shit, bro. We are playing the 1v4 asymmetrical horror game Dead by Daylight. Shut the fuck up with your rematch bullshit. Oh my god, take the L, dude. You lost to a perkless console Trapper. Take the L. Shut the fuck up with this rematch shit, dude. It's so cringy, dude. Oh! This is, by the way, this is like the 3rd or 4th or 5th time he's mentioned a rematch. Oh my god. Okay, moving on.
want.
Holy fuck.
You could pick any perk you want.
Oh,
you could pick any killer you want.
You're so good at the game. We know, dude. You could be any killer. You could pick any perk. And you won't. I can't, dude. I fucking can't. I can't watch it. I can't watch it. I can't watch it. Guys, I gotta turn it off. Skirms, we get it, man. You're good at the game. You don't, what are you trying to prove, man? We get it, man. We fucking get it, man. Okay.
I will bet $1,000 cash that you do not 4K. Any...
Guys, you don't know how hard I'm trying to get through this, man. Holy fuck, dude. I'm sorry I keep pausing it, guys, but I mean,
Killer, any perks, any map, any add-ons, $1,000. You will not 4K. I will, bro. I would even like. It depends on the killer. I would even guess the stages or less. Yo, should we challenge that gamer to a 1v1?
Okay, cool. I have an idea. I play Trapper. I bring no perks, and we play on Temple of Purgation. Oh wait.
First video I've seen of this guy, it was so glaringly obvious to me that this guy is playing a character. He's silly, he's over the top, he's exaggerated, he's over-exaggerating everything for the sake of his viewers' enjoyment. It's like I have a redeem to be a toxic Nia, and then I do a voice changer and I be a really entitled survivor. He's so obviously playing a character throughout his entire video, and it's when he screams and yells and insults, because none of it's personal, he doesn't personally attack anybody, it's all just in-game shit talk. But it seems like you guys really somehow didn't get that. You didn't get that it's a character, and you took it so personally that he won. Skirms is a really, really successful streamer, right? To my knowledge, he's also a white guy. Quiet Kills here has received some fucking abysmal messages from what I've understood. And obviously, Skirms did not intentionally incite that level of hate. But again, he is incredibly naive to think that if he spends an hour on his stream talking mad shit about somebody and being so condescending to them, and then ends it with, hey guys, go show him love. Hey chat, no hate, go show him love. When you just shit talked the guy for an hour. It would have been a whole other thing if it was anonymous, hid the webcam, hid the name, whatever. But to talk shit about him for an hour, post the link, show everything, send your viewers there to show love. No, Skirms ain't that stupid. Saying his chat was accessible is probably the worst thing. Yeah, I mean that's so true. Like Skirms went so far as to like dig into Quiet Kills' community and make fun of them for their comments. And any of you in stream that want to compare Quiet Kills' in-game shit talk when he didn't know who he was going against, their names were hidden, that was it, and you want to compare that to an hour long of picking apart every mistake, showing somebody's name, showing their face, shit-talking their community, saying his community are bots, and then sharing the link to the video and saying go show love. Two very different things. So I don't want any of you to give me that shit in the comments of, or in chat saying fucking, well, why does one guy get to talk shit and then fucking he doesn't get to talk shit? His content is satire and never personal. It's a gimmick. Again, I've never seen a video from this guy, and I knew that immediately. I could tell it was satire. It's so obviously satire and over the top. It's not personal attacks. It's not real, genuine rage. A gimmick, it is a character, it's funny, it's entertaining to people, and for me, it was so obvious from the get-go that that was the case. So I don't know why Skirms or Skirms' community has taken everything. I mean, I don't think Quiet Kills did anything wrong. I'm gonna be honest.